Okay, this is kind of like a flash transmission, pretty much. I'm literally starting this live stream without knowing what's the setup right now at the live stream. It was just urgent, pretty much, because this week was the update for Star Rail, and I have just been able to like work a little bit the trace blaze power just so that it doesn't get wasted, pretty much. But besides that, I haven't seen anything else. Just maybe some news. That's pretty much the only thing that I have been seeing. Some details.
Noise.
So again, I have pretty much no idea how this is actually going to work, or what's even the details right now of transmission. Whoa! It looks like it's set up for Star Rail. Nice. Nice. So at least this is fine. Now, I really have been looking at previous recordings, and I just feel like the volume, the sound is not good. I just want to check right now if, like, for example, there is like some how to say, like, good balance between the sound of the game and my voice. Just want to check that. So, like, for example, with the volume, I'm thinking that my voice is a little bit low. Let me check. Oh, and besides that, before even that, I would like to know how does, like, the volume of the computer actually affects.
Noise.
Okay, that's interesting. It looks like apparently the volume that I hear does not affect the volume that you hear. So good to know.
Noise.
So everything is just depending on the volume capture at OBS.
Noise.
Oh, so yeah, it was one filter that is a little bit slower. Right now, it should be a little bit better. I have no idea. It sounds better.
Noise.
So I think I'm going to risk it like this. Hopefully. Okay, maybe I'm just going to lower a little bit some of the audio, some of the audio here. Maybe like the music, the background music. Yeah. So maybe passing that at 6, maybe that there. Okay. Okay, for me it's like super hard to notice any difference. I hope maybe the audio is better for you. So I have already activated. Okay. Okay. It's a lot. Oh, I have to change a code. That's right. Hopefully, no pirate has like still it. Okay, yeah. I had this one open for like 15 minutes. So that says that maybe, just maybe, my toaster isn't being hacked or isn't in a bucket or anything like that. And just because that would have been such a low hanging fruit to actually steal. Well, I mean, it could still be in a botnet. Just with limited capabilities, only some the botnet only does some task in second plane, something like that. I mean, this animation is quite pretty. Okay, just reading. Now, I have heard that we are able to get a copy of Shushan if we finish this. Shushan. I hope I pronounced correctly the name. Yeah, first we need to do the main story. Oh. Okay. So as I mentioned, I have only been doing the basics now. Oh yeah, I also saw that, for example, now we have a new light cone here. It's going to be interesting. Oh. I just remember. Right now I have enough points to buy one of the permanent 5-star light cones. Probably this section I'm going to clip. Yeah, probably I'm going to be clipping this part later on, just because this was like something that I really wanted to present. So we have this, we have those. I mean, I'm really not interested in any of these light cones. I'm also not interested in. I do not know. During the history on the previous part of the main story, I just could not click the new style, the new that, yeah, I just could not click. Only missing one. But yeah, what I wanted to say is this part here. Yeah, so I already have enough points to buy one of the, and I'm at 9 hours for it to change. So yeah, finally I have like enough points. I do not know what's the name in English for this one, but I finally can buy like one of the 5 permanent icons. And I mean, the choice is kind of direct in the sense that I already got this by luck. I already got this by luck. This one I have heard that is not even that good. I don't know if I Jeopard. I have heard that this is also not that good. I'm not working that much with Bronya yet. This is for Hunt, right? I don't know. I'm actually thinking on there on just. I mean, I heard that's the banner for Seal is coming back, right? So maybe, hopefully, also her life coin is going to be for grab again. So that's a thing. And also, I think I'm doing well with the Lycons for that one. So yeah, it has been already like a long time plan is for the first Lycon to be this one, the one from Clara. Just because, literally just because. I just felt that this was way better than the ones wearing Herta, and I just feel that the one of Clara is way better than all of these others. At least considering that I already have the notified by chance. Probably the only one that I think that will be Tai is the one from Island. But yeah, I already have it just by chance. So why not? And I mean, even if, like, for example, during my next temple that probably I'm going to do, maybe not today, but probably in a couple of times, even if I get it duplicated, the more the better. I just think it like that. So, yeah. I have no idea if this is like the best moment to actually record this, but okay. And again, the thing is that I just feel this 24% increase attack is just way too good. And it even has this increment. So again, this 24 in here, I just feel is way too good. Again, so. And the even better thing is that it works with the Destruction MC, and it also works with Clara. So that's also one of the things that I really like. And unlike the one from Herta, that I think that, yeah, I mean, I just think from Herta Star, I just think this does what the Herta is trying to do, but better. I hope I'm explaining myself. Okay, this device is about to explode. probably I do not have enough resources to pass it all the way to 80. I have been farming like destruction items. Okay, this is a lot. As I mentioned, I have been farming destruction items a lot. Just because I already knew that I could like get these like ones because I had noticed about the that I had reached the 600 mark, but I just wanted to record. And hopefully this is recording, and hopefully this was live stream, and you could hear me fine and all of that. And now the thing is that now I can use the one that is being used by the MC by Clara. And that's also quite a nice thing between the Destruction MC and Clara, that they're almost entirely equivalent because both of them are destruction, both of them are physical, both of them are 5 stars. So, I mean, actually, that last point that I mentioned, that both of them are destruction, both of them are physical, and both of them are 5 stars, that actually breaks a theory that I was having, that I was thinking that I mean eventually there were like the devs were really trying to not match a character in that style that is the same path, the same element, and the same ranking. But okay, physical MC and Clara match the tree, right? So that's a thing, I guess so. Yeah, because the thing is that otherwise, I mean, if this matching were supposed to not happen, then technically the maximum amount of characters would just be like 98, right? The thing being is that there are 7 parts, 7 elements that would make 7 times 7 49, and there's 2 rankings, so at maximum there would be 98 different types of characters. Not types. Well, I mean, yeah, there are only 98 types of characters that there can be, but also thinking that there was only going to be one type, one character per type of character, then okay, the maximum of characters would be like 92. And I mean, it could still be the case. Just thinking that, for example, the MC is just something completely separate, then okay, the MC would be like the 99. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows if I have enough like refine either here. I doubt it. So maybe. Oh, so I'm probably low on that, right? I have enough money. happy now. Then, whoa. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So we cannot compare it like that. So that's 1,500 and 341, and that would be now. Okay, well, and there's data there. Okay, so yeah, already it has stronger stats. So that's nice. Okay, I have enough. Whoa, that's a lot of credits. Okay, that's a lot of credits. I mean, I just spent kind of like 500,000 credits just to have this like Congo all the way to 70 accent. I have no idea what's the term in English, but I should ascend it. So yeah, it's already ascended. Let's say that's the term in English, just because. That's a lot. Okay, the nice part is that now I know that I do not need to farm for destruction materials for a while. Although that's also something that I thought about the hunt, and now I am out of hunt materials. But okay, that's something that happens. That also happened to me with erudition. But I mean. No, yeah, I spent a lot, right? Yeah. Okay, having something back. Why not? Oh yeah, the main story, sure. And also, I have seen that there is some expansion to the simulated universe, but we cannot do everything today. Maybe we can. I do not know. I do not even think I'm going to be able to finish the first mission of. I think we should go for the main story right now. I do not like the title of the mission because we got
It's getting late.
a hanging
Where
cliff
to now?
where Jinren was badly injured. Also, by the way, I just was kind of intrigued by the way that's how nearly the what's happening.
Good quality, good price, hassle-free chartering. High-end barge, the best choice for galactic commerce.
What's going on? Let me check if I'm following the correct mission. Maybe I still have. Yeah, I thought something was happening there, but okay.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine foresight?
Whoa. I think it is new, the voice acting, I think it's new. Yeah, that's a surprise.
Good quality, good price, hassle-free chartering. High-end barge, the best choice for galactic commerce.
Okay, this still has no voice acting. So, okay.
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon. She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest winds." Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be enjoying myself? All I can do is get used to it.
Okay.
I think she's enjoying herself.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course
Okay, that
not.
was direct.
On the contrary, I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Nice.
Ooh, all those benefits that the general promised! They're finally here! Yippee! Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, You are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Okay.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, at least Ginger is not there, looks like.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
Okay. I have no complaints. I just have to click buttons, but okay.
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection, not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So, where should we begin? It appears that Vantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
Something that actually impresses me a little bit is that technically Fantina is just like an emanator of destruction, right? And it has also been mentioned that the Luofu has had previously invasions from emanators of abundance, and like the emanators of abundance like literally had like destroyed everything or half the Luofu, something like that. So, but I also think I'm not entirely sure about this because it's getting how to say it, the political structure of the Xianzhou is starting to be a little bit entangled. So I'm not entirely sure if, like, for example, the general of the Luofu is like the highest rank that it can be get in the Luofu. I also do not know what's like the relationship between being the general of the Luofu and also and like Shinju, not Shinju, but the one that is like an android or a robot, the one that is a disciple of the Ten Commandments, the Ten Lord Commandments. So the commission of the Ten Lords, is that like above of all the generals? So what's with that? Because it will be expected that there are like 7 ships for the Xianzhou, right? And each one will have like a general, although Shushan has also talked about the Marshal. I do not know if the Marshal is like the general for sheep or something. Or if like the general, well, yeah, the general of the Goku is just the general of the Goku, right? It's not like the general of the entire show. And also, I wonder if, for example, when it is called the Alliance, I do not know if that's because it's like the alliance between the natives of the Shensho, the Vitajaria. I'm just butchering all the words right there, but I do not know if it's called like the alliance because it's the alliance between the natives of the Shensho, the Vitajaria, and the Rafoxians. I do not know if that's why it's called the Alliance, or it's just the Alliance because it's the 7 nations of the Shensho. Regardless of that, it's interesting how even though these Menators are just like super powerful, like the one for destruction and the other one for abundance, like we have Menators from other eons, from other eons that are not that strong. Like for example, well, question mark there, right? Because technically, Hereta is like an Emanator, and this was like my other question because technically Jinshua, butchering all the words, the general of the Goku should also be like an Emanator for the hunt, right? So he's also not like overpowered, right? Even though he kind of like was the one who defeated Continue. But I mean, the animation where Continue is being defeated, it's weird, right? Because technically, who actually is like defeating Continue's near land, right? Or it looks like it's land, just like using its Eon powers, right? Because technically, like Eons are like omnipresent and have weird connections with imaginary element. Who knows, right? But okay, there's that. Yeah, super weird. And yeah, I was going to say that maybe Herta is not that strong, even though she's like an emanator of erudition. But again, now technically, she has like been able to like, how would be like the word? Outsmart other eons and titans and things like that, right? So who knows?
When the ambrosial arbor was severed by the rainbow arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the abundance.
Although I was rethinking this a little bit, because technically, even though near the land had to like shoot the star into the universal hour to like log it or something like that to at least wither it a little bit. Technically it's not entirely dead, right? Because I mean then there would be like no point for literally the Vidyahara to be like guarding it with the magical waters just to stop the roots from reverting, right? Rebirthing. So technically, even though it was like literally a star shot at it, or shot at it, it's not entirely dead, right? Yeah. So yeah, we could be seeing why the Stellar could revive it.
They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme.
This is a quite nice question, right? That I also have been asking. Why nearly like followers of abundance would like work with an emanator of destruction. Moments before seconds before the end. So sad. So sad. Super sad. Well, it looks like even though Shinjua is alive, Tinju is RIP. Who knows? So sad. So sad. So sad.
The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu.
Okay.
Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual.
What? Okay.
Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantilia.
Okay. Nice summary.
That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain.
Yeah, way too many details. And half of all of this does not fit coherently. But
For
okay.
example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Cianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report, but for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Cianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
Okay.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Okay, so another person that wants to leave for the next planet.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle.
Okay.
Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong.
Are they really going to just put like the salt on the bleed?
It was all so chaotic. When Fantilia took form, it was as if Tingyun vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Tingyun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Tingyun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian kin. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Stumbles along the way, but we still managed to kick butt and save the Law Fu without breaking a sweat. Feels kind of surreal.
There is something that isn't working right now. Shouldn't like Dan be with us right now? Because I mean, technically we have like reunited all of us, right? So where is Dan? Okay.
No way! Everything
Everything good has come our way due to our hard work. I'm not letting them take any of the credit. It may seem like the Stellaron hunters are controlling everything, but we create our own future. No matter how powerful they are, they can't make a future that doesn't exist come true. Since showing up, we've saved a lot of people and averted disaster for the whole Xianzhou. Who cares whether someone or something was directing it? Be happy. Actually, I was wondering if Diviner Fu could do me a favor. The Matrix of Prescience has amazing powers and can iterate and reiterate Kafka's past. So it got me thinking, if I turned the Matrix on me, could it calculate my past?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I have two things to say. This is so out of character for March. Because this could be actually quite brilliant. Although I can imagine that maybe the emotional aspect really brings you into March's shoes, because really it's like, okay, most of the time we're like really that concerned about March's past, or at least I'm not that concerned, but at least it looks like her is quite important, right? The other thing that I was going to say, I forgot. Oh yeah, the other thing, they're going too fast. Yeah, they're going too fast. I mean, if later on we are actually going, in the short term, we are just going to use the Matrix of Prescience on March just to discover that. I don't know. I think it would be too soon of a big hand surprise.
Yup. When you're free, let's head over to the Divination Commission together and ask them for a favor.
Is it me or like in other short talks they actually have like animations?
Things have come to a close for now. It's good that you came through unscathed. The Master Diviner asked us to pass on this item of Ting Yun's. I'll go to the Palace of Astrum and meet with Yukong. If neither of you has anything urgent, it'd be best if you came too. How am I going to break this to Madame Yukong? Maybe she's already heard the news.
Okay. I don't know why Mr. Jang is so worried about talking to Madame Yukong, but okay.
Here's hoping the Matrix is accurate, and that Diviner Fu won't decline our request.
So I guess we just go with Madame Yukong and that's it.
Wait, where to now?
Oh, I see. So that's why it was so sad, the title, right? No, poor Tinju. I had entirely forgot about this. Oh,
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
so again, that's the thing. How high or how many yeah, how many hierarchies above a general are like the 10 lords? That's the thing. Because I would expect the general or like a quasi-militaristic civilization would be really high. But then it was suddenly this commission of the 10 lords. They look are the highest type of authority in the entire show. So how much how higher in the hierarchy are they above Jinjura?
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
Okay. Shueiji. Shui. Yeah, I'm butchering all the names today. Always. And all the words.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Law Fu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Whoa. This is this is Blake's prediction, right? No, how sad. So literally, Blake's prediction was the battle in June. No, this is so sad.
Tingyun.
I mean, we still do not know the connection between Yukon and Tinju. Okay.
I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. Simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager. Someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turned out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise. What happened to the real Tingyun?
I mean, probably that's a type of question that many people make from time to time on the office.
hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades, brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
Okay. It sounds quite disrespectful, but probably I would have said the same.
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process.
How does this even work?
Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. These sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun.
No.
I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts, but at present, this is the least I can do for her.
Okay, so the cliffhanger is still there.
I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me. I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madame Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh, it's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return. Did the Helm Master send you over?
I don't remember that the scene where Pigeon said he was just a gossip. That he was just gossiping. Okay.
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Cassiter's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yanming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yanming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest.
I mean, from this angle it looks cute.
If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yanming got? We should take a look.
There's nothing else except a handful of seeds.
Okay.
It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife.
Okay. it just crossed my mind how many people nowadays are completely unable to cook. Even when technically nowadays it's the easiest time to cook in the history of humanity. I do not know. Just one more fact that probably if any of us had to like survive in antiquity, we would all be dead.
I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again? This bow. It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it?
Why?
All right, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here. Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
So I'm guessing. Okay. That the ball is for your call.
You think you're that good, huh? Why don't you just sail along?
I mean, this is so sad.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Whoa.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today? Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels, one that nobody on the Cianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
Oops.
box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Tingyun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you, all of you. I think I should give something to Ting Yung in return. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend.
Oh, this is so sad. And I mean, it's so sad because the entire tone of the movie just changed from day to night.
Seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it, we should drink a cup to her memory.
Okay. Whoa, it's the first time I know that there's like a bookmark. Okay, that's interesting.
I'm sorry you won't be able to try this tea, Miss Ting Yun.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Do you know how to good quality, good price.
Rafu is famous for its mung bean soda. We've got to give it a try. Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Sancho? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast? It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum, although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. The waffle is darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like the new position, like the new in-map position for cheese, right? Oh, it's not here. There. Woo! We have a new map. Nice. Whoa, this is huge. Oh, not huge, but more than I expected. I thought it was just going to be like some how to put it.
Okay, so it's going to be double entry. Going to be entry from here and here. Okay. Seems fine.
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge.
Oh, wait a minute. How does it look at me? Oh, there is no general object. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so there's going to be something more there. Eventually, one day. Okay. Not expecting that, although I remember that there's like 7. Yep. Is there a trotter? Yep.
Looks good.
this is just blocked.
Looks good.
Okay, 4.
Spice is supreme. Check out that sign. Here it is.
Which sign? And always I'm missing one treasure. That's just normal. I can leave. I mean, it's something entirely expected, but okay, let's just.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today? Something from Miss Tingyon for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto, you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds.
Okay. This kind of expands on the joke that I was saying previously, right? Like previously I was saying like, okay, right now cooking is the easiest. Now here is like, I don't know, if you want to be a good cook, you need to be a good hunter and everything.
She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it cuts straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames. Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
What should I do now? Let's go for the other option.
Miss Tingyun couldn't tear herself away from work, so we've had to gift this on her behalf today.
Really? Thank you so much. Why don't I give you all a demonstration and prepare a dish? My treat. I'd love to repay this kindness. Speaking of which, it was our chili beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. It's spicy, sumptuous, and guaranteed to get the mouth watering. Not even a girl as refined as Tingyun could resist the temptation.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Tingyun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
What brings you here? This bow. Did Tingyun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Tingyun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Tingyun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me, those willing to cruise the sky and and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting-Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
What is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting-Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting-Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Oh, sí.
If you're ready, please select a few items.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
Oh.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you. This is a gift from Miss Yen Sui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting-Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Late. Where to now?
Okay, this is going to explode.
General, the ceremony is finished.
You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yen Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
How much?
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Okay.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic
That voice acting is also new. I think so.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
Okay, this sounds cool. I just have to say, she looks so cool in this position. So cute. I just have to.
It could indeed be considered a souvenir of a certain variety, but not one you could find in a gift store.
Okay.
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken.
Okay.
The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the jade abacus here in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the lawful Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
I mean,
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
that's so lame.
Yup, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Don Hung.
General.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Lawfu.
Okay.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled.
Haven't got the chance to get acquainted, but I've heard a lot of good things about the crew from the General. I have to say, I'm very impressed. So soon? I wanted to help the General, but things didn't turn out how I wanted them to be. I've learned my lesson. Also, I have a rather abrupt request. After fighting Don Hung, I feel like my skills are lacking somewhere. If you have any time to coach me.
No. I have another one.
Deal. Safe travels.
Okay, that's fair. I thought it was going to be one of those, like, auxiliary missions, like are in of three ranks, something like that. I mean, there is the option of just.
Aren't you General Jing Yuan's esteemed guest?
Okay, so I do not need to like say farewell to everyone. Although
Hiding out at the Divination Commission. That's a bold decision.
101010 is the way.
Are you here to say goodbye? There's no need to be so anxious. I predict that you'll return to the Xianzhou often, and you will definitely continue to trouble us when you do.
okay.
Therefore, forget about any farewells. All right, okay, I understand. I wish your travels be fleeting of foot, and may your crises be effortlessly resolved.
Whoa, that's all?
May your travels be fleeting of foot.
Okay, that's all.
Late. Where to now?
Okay, so my entry point is here. So I guess it would. And for the Shinjuebi.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine foresight?
Messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Don Hung. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himeko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
Yeah. It's not magical, it's not where I would expect. I don't think there's like a way of... Yeah.
I've got goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye to everyone we met so far on this trip.
Okay, thanks.
Fine. Don Hung and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
It's rich coming from March, telling me that I have the goldfish memory. Okay.
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
Okay, so now we are just going.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
Was telling me about your experiences. I'm more than a little envious. The Ambrosial Arbor, the Ebon Deer, the Divination Commission Matrix, Scale Gorge Waterscape. I pestered Don Hung to tell me about his experiences, but alas, what could have been a magnificent saga was reduced to a few words and a grunt. Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Cool.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Yes, no more Stellaron Hunter interruptions. It's time to get our original plan back on track. Our next stop is Penacony, remember?
Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording. However, following a stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm.
Whoa. I mean, whatever finally brings Shipe into the story, it should be fine. Now, having said that, it looks weird because I have always thought that this Stellaron is like an Anuk's doing. So if now the Stellaron is bringing Shipe, that's weird. Although this is one of my long-reaching far into the future theories that maybe just because Honkai sometimes has like these references to Evangelion, I would argue that it is following that lore, Shipe is going to at the end being the Eon that is going to prevail against all others. But okay, that's just a weird theory.
The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted.
Interesting that they do not put like a signal to explain what's the family, which is technically like a group of followers of Shipe. It could be like confused with the IPC, because I mean the APC, it could be something that someone would think that they follow Shipe, but they follow Clippo.
When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Oops. And this is going to explode.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you? Neither. I'm merely lost traveler. What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager, a series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Cienjo, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Cienjo to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their
That was a lot. That was a lot to unpack. Quite a lot to unpack. I mean, this is telling us that Jing Liu has been working with Locha. So after all, Locha is not this, how to say, white sheep or something like that. So he also has his past, and now it just so happens that he also wants to exterminate Yaoshi. But, I mean, I cannot imagine how they would be able to if Yaoshi just looks even stronger than Nanook at this point, and nobody knows how to defeat Nanook, so I do not know. I mean, most of the time it just looks like the Shensho is just trying to survive in its impossible quest. Okay?
I hope my presence here has not proved a nuisance to you all. Here. Please take them. They're not exactly valuable, but they have their use. You're welcome. Wandering the universe on the Astral Express? One can only be envious.
Okay. I have no idea those can be repeated. Well, it just makes almost no sense that Jingyu is working with Locha, although
Noise.
what else is not making sense until this point? I have no idea. Okay. So weird all of this. So literally it's like Danhang and Danhang and Baru just like exchange the ruling of the Vidyaha between them. Oh yeah, that's okay. Okay, now that's there. guess this is going to be similar to the Velvet Museum, something like that. The animation is quite nice. No, but I mean the cliffhanger is huge. And also now one of the things that I have to actually say about many of the clips for Star Rail is that you cannot rewatch them in game. That's kind of a little bit annoying because you want to like see some details and whatnot, and you can't. But I mean, there are thousands of people that are recording this, so I guess that's fine. But yeah, because I mean, I think that one of the things that was happening is that the encounter among all of them is happening. This planet that's like a former jail, right? Now, besides that, it would be quite strange that Jinra is going to be like suspecting on Locha if it has already been like proven that everything was continuously. And I mean, an emanator could perfectly be transported in a stellar, right? I mean, Herta has like a stellar running at her space station, so yeah, I don't see why capable enough person, emanator or not, would not be capable of carrying one. Yeah, everything is because again, even though we have like that scene that looks quite similar to the one we played, I would expect that being happening at the Love Room. I don't know. I would need to like rewatch that scene in order to understand where is that taking place actually. Okay, so way too much to unpack, way too little time to reflect about it. I have to teach tomorrow. My students are doing magic on at my bags, and I need to stop them from destroying the fabric of the universe, pretty much by doing so. So yeah, I need to be on my senses tomorrow. Besides that, a lot of thanks for passing by, a lot of thanks for sharing this experience with me. I think I was a little bit more vocal with my personal ideas this time. I was better at managing where to interrupt this story. I mean, please leave me comments or anything if you think that I'm just obnoxious during the video, but that's fine. So again, a lot of thanks for passing by. Yeah, I just need to get ready for work. And see you next time.